Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode. It's Jamil with MILMID Studios. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video. Today we're just going to look at a quick review of my recent photo shoot, my first photo shoot with my Canon 85mm f1.2. It's the version 2 that was released February 21, 2006. That's such a long time ago, but this lens has proven to be a heavy hitter. This thing is a butter machine. Like, I was so impressed with the picture quality when paired with the Canon 1DX Mark II. That's a 20 megapixel camera, and the quality of portrait that it was able to create was truly awesome. So we're going to show you some of those pictures right away here. Before we get into that, guys, I just want to thank you for your support, your continued support. Thank you for your subs. I saw I hit 150 subs. That's amazing. And like I always say, guys, I'm really honored to have your interest. So thank you. I truly do appreciate that. Let's take a look at some of the specs on the Canon EF 85mm 1.2 L2 USM. So the MSRP of this thing was $2,700. So if you're looking on the used market, now that we know, the RF lenses are out, you might be able to get these for a decent price. All right, so it's always, here's the thing, guys. You can get incredible photos with this, as you guys will see. Some of the downsides that I experience, I'll also get into. But let's go into the spec sheet. So it's 85, 1.2, 8 elements in 7 groups. Autofocus with full time manual. Closest focusing is 3.2 feet or 0.95 meters. The filter size is a 72 millimeter. I currently on my lens have a Hoya 72 millimeter filter. Just a UV protection. That's all it really does. No like ND or anything like that. The weight is, the lens only is 1,025 grams. Okay, so let's go in and see some of the pictures that we took, just to give you guys an idea of what we're working with. Okay, so I was completely blessed to have an absolutely gorgeous model help me out. We did a photo shoot. I had an absolutely beautiful and wonderful time, and this lens really did show out. All right, guys, so the first picture here, just look at that smile, absolutely beautiful. Now, this lens really blew me away. When we zoom into the quality, this is a 20.1 megapixel camera and absolutely gorgeous. I use the live view for this because it captures the face and it gives you the best focus. There's no eye autofocus, but still, even though the eyes are a little softer, it's still a sharp picture, beautiful picture, and obviously the model plays a huge role in this. Okay, so this is just a good example of what to expect, with the quality when paired with a 20 megapixel camera. I was super impressed by this lens, and we'll go into like the bokeh later on and kind of show you the characteristics of the bokeh or bokeh, however you guys say it. And I'm gonna go with bokeh. I think that sounds better. So we'll look at the characteristics shortly. But this first picture, I just wanted to show you guys this to show you the characteristics, the quality, the sharpness, the beauty of this lens. And of the model, let's be honest. So this is kind of just a litmus test, or just to like draw a baseline for you guys to see kind of what you're working with, what kind of images, what kind of portraits you can get. The background here is just buttered. Like, we're churning butter out here, guys. This next picture right here, beautiful picture. Love the picture. One thing you'll notice, and it's not as pronounced here, I'll show you on the unedited picture, is that with this wide open lens, the 1.2, you get chromatic aberrations. And mainly where I found it on this picture, and I'll show you in another one. Can we go in a bit closer? So the eye over here, you're gonna see that purple. That's one thing that I noticed that this lens is prone to doing, especially in super bright lights. It distorts the light and it turns it into that purple color. Before I show you how I fix that, I'm gonna pull up another picture here. Now, as you can see, even though this part is out of focus here, the trim on the jeans, the white trim, you can see that there's that purple, the purple undertones that aren't there in the natural light, right? Here in the eye, you don't see the chromatic aberration, but as you go down to like the white trim, that's where you're going to see those purple undertones. So let's see how we can fix that. I'm going to drag over here. Okay, so look at this. This is the unedited picture. And what I do here, we're going to scroll down. Okay, to lens correction, it has the colors that usually appear in the form of a chromatic aberration. And look at this. As I draw this amount to the right, you're going to see her eye get rid of that purple. So that's one way you can deal with it, for the purple at least. Then you have more of the green, the blue, different shade, the purple hue. So in this case, to fix that, you just drag that down. You don't have to kill it and go all the way to 20 because it kind of distorts the other way. But kind of a natural, more natural look is right there at 6. So that's one way to deal with that. If we go over here, so look at this. You can see the purple here. We're gonna move that over, and look at that, disappears. And that's just at 6. So you don't even have to go past half. But those are some of the things that you can kind of look at when you're shooting wide open with this lens. It is prone to the chromatic aberration. I found purple is kind of where it goes for this lens in my experience. But that's under lens correction, that can be amended in post. Now, another, just to show you the quality of the picture and the quality of the lens, like, look at the clarity. We have a bit of chromatic over here that we could have amended, but it's minor, right? It's absolutely minor. The pictures just came out absolutely beautiful. If you look here, like, this is a brick wall, but with this 1.2, like, it's a 3D pop. Like, she is tack sharp, in my honest opinion. And the background is just so smooth. It is a quality lens, and I'm so happy that I was able to get this on the secondhand market. One of my favorites right here. We played with the shadows a little bit. You have a little bit of noise. It obviously was a little darker, but I'm not scared of noise. I don't think you should be scared of noise. I think you should embrace it. It adds character to the picture. But you can see the beautiful eyes, beautiful blue eyes, the red hair, shadow coming down through half her face. I think this is an awesome picture. I think you guys would agree. Now, check this out. Look at her hair over here. You see that purple? Yes, her hair is red, but the purple appears in these places. Like, even on her jeans, there are slight tones of that purple just appearing in different areas. Like over here, for example. Let's, just for the fun of it, let's get into Lightroom Classic here, and let's see if we can fix that. Okay. This is the red kind of blotches it's what happens, as you guys know, if you're overexposed, and if you're underexposed, it'll turn into blue. So don't mind that. We're gonna look at this purple blotch over here. We're gonna scroll down just like that. Cleaned it up just like that. That's a number 8 because that was pretty bad. But even in her here, there still is a little bit. If we push it more, if you push it more, now you're getting a little bit of blue. So you gotta have to play around with it to what's acceptable to you. That's how it was naturally, and then we're just, you know what, I would probably push it to, honestly, 4. I would leave a little bit of it. Her hair is red, so it's not like a major issue to me, but that's one of the downsides shooting wide open. I think that's generally what happens when you have one of those super fast lenses. Yeah, because if you go too much, then you get like the blue. You get rid of the purple and it goes to the blue. So you kind of have to just play around with that, see what's suitable to you. And there are other tools you can use to kind of clean that up, like maybe lower the, like brush it and then lower the saturation slightly. There are a bunch of tricks. So that's that picture. Do you have anything else? Okay, so here, man, look at that. It's a beautiful picture. Oh my goodness. check out the lights here. I really wanted to get the lights in these pictures. They're not perfect circles, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. They blow out the lights, like it's just absolutely beautiful. So you have this like the specular lights, and then when you shoot it at 1.2, they just blow out. So really beautiful. A little strange of a shape here, but I mean, if you look here, it's more of an oval than a circle. And you know, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So guys, I hope that this kind of gave you a great idea of what that lens can give you. Like, look at the clarity here, man. Like, come on. This is on a 1DX Mark II 20 megapixel camera with an 85 1.2 from Canon, and you're able to get beautiful portraits. So, I mean, it's one of those things to consider, right? What's important to you? What do you need? What is suitable? What will your client be happy with? And in this case, like, the model was extremely happy with their pictures. I was so happy. Like, I can't stop looking at these pictures. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I hope it gives you an idea of some of the characteristics that you would get from the 85 1.2, some of the beautiful shots you can get straight out of camera. Yes, this is edited, this is color graded, but straight out of camera. Like, let me see if I could show you guys straight out of camera before we end this video here. So this is straight out of camera, guys. This is no edits. And the blue, like I said, this is what happens when it's over or underexposed. The blue is when it's underexposed. The red is if it's overexposed, just so you know. Okay, so this is straight out of camera. Oh, I gotta change the date on this. Yikes. Yeah, this is straight out of camera. And you can get you can kind of get a better look or a better idea of the, you know, how the lights and the bokeh balls kind of how they're characterized here. But this is, like I said, straight out of camera, and as a comparison, so very, very light touches, to be honest with you. You got a slight color, you got a little bit of that magenta coming out to kind of accentuate the hair and the blues in the eyes, but like you don't need to do much out of the camera. All right, guys, but I don't want to hold you up any longer. Thank you for checking out the video. Thank you for your support. If you like the content, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'd love to hear your comments. If you guys want to see a photo shoot with me and Emily, be sure to let me know and we'll make it happen. You can kind of see the process and see the finished product, like in this case. Bang. So thank you very much, guys, for your support. We'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to keep on shooting.